Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. Loneliness does not come from having no people around you, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to you. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. In all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. The greatest and most important problems of life are all fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved but only outgrown. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect, but by the play instinct acting from inner necessity. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol or morphine, or idealism. The healthy man does not torture others. Generally, it is the tortured who turn into torturers. A particularly beautiful woman is a source of terror. As a rule, a beautiful woman is a terrible disappointment. The word happiness would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. Shame is a soul-eating emotion. Man needs difficulties. They are necessary for health. We are born at a given moment, in a given place, and like vintage years of wine, we have the qualities of the year and of the season in which we are born. None of the meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Wholeness is not achieved by cutting off a portion of one's being, but by integration of the contraries. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, love is lacking. The one is the shadow of the other. The greatest and most important problems of life are all fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved, but only outgrown. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. An understanding heart is everything in a teacher and cannot be esteemed highly enough. One looks back with appreciation to the brilliant teachers, but with gratitude to those who touched our human feeling. The debt we owe to the play of imagination is incalculable. A dream that is not understood remains a mere occurrence. Understood, it becomes a living experience. If there is anything that we wish to change in the child, we should first examine it and see whether it is not something that could better be changed in ourselves. Man's task is to become conscious of the contents that press upward from the unconscious. As any change must begin somewhere, it is the single individual who will undergo it and carry it through. Show me a sane man, and I will cure him for you. The first half of life is devoted to forming a healthy ego. The second half is going inward and letting go of it. The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect, but by the play instinct acting from inner necessity. The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol or morphine or idealism. Every human life contains a potential. If that potential is not fulfilled, then that life was wasted. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. It all depends on how we look at things, and not on how they are in themselves.